Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Bob. With me today I have Blake.
Hey, everybody.
And Connor.
Hello there.
And today we are looking at a wrestling poem for the ages.
They said that they could never come together, wrestling and poetry.
And this
they
one,
were right.
This one is called Wreslers from A to Z. Or Z
boy.
for you Europeans. Or non-Americans or whatever. By Four Leaf Clover Poet. And Connor, can you give me the description?
Okay.
That's a good name, though. Four Leaf Clover Poet.
Yeah, that's not
It's
bad.
got a ring to it.
Yeah.
This is a poem about some of the wrestlers and their finishing moves listed in alphabetical order.
Alphabetical.
Oh, that hurt.
That's when
Alphabetical.
that's when Alf lists things.
Yeah.
Following letters. It's his alphabetical order.
If I could do an Alf impression right now, I'd be telling
I
the
just did it. I
sickest
just
joke.
kind of did his laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
wait, sorry. That's just my reaction to the title and description.
Alphabetical. Yeah.
Alphabetical.
Well, this is Wrestlers from A to Z. Since it's A to Z, how do we want to go through this? Here's my thought. Initially, I said maybe you guys alternate and I'll do the vowels. You guys didn't seem too keen on that. How about Blake does all the letters that rhyme with B, and then Connor, you do all the other letters except for the letters that rhyme with X, and I'll do the letters that rhyme with X.
I was going to say, well, my idea was similar to that, except it's not similar to that at all. I was going to say, what if you're only allowed to read one if that letter is in your first or last name. And for all the ones that we don't have, we get guest stars.
Oh.
Okay. This seems like a bad time to start getting guest stars.
See, maybe we should just call in and see if, whichever wrestlers appear on that letter can read that one off for us.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Batista,
Why do we have to
go
read
way
any
back.
of it? Yeah.
Well, I feel like Batista's covered by you or me, Blake. Call me crazy.
Well, I know. Oh, yeah, I thought Connor was just saying have all of the wrestlers do that.
Oh, I see. We could do that.
Or maybe, so that this isn't one big fucking mess, we can just kind of trade off, maybe alphabetical order, Blake, Bob, Connor, so Blake would get A,
But
I don't know.
But
I'm a simplist.
I feel like that just wouldn't divide them up evenly, because there's 26 letters, so somebody would be down one.
I'm cool with being down one.
Yeah, and my ideas previously hadn't really suggested anything close to equity on that front. So maybe let's just do it that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, wrestlers from A to Z.
Oh, now they can spell it right.
Yeah. A is for Ashley with her rocker style and her diving crossbody pin.
Cool. Thanks. B is for Batista with his straight line goat tee and his Batista bomb finisher that gets his pin. Wait,
he orders special order shirts made from goat hair.
Wait, is that supposed to rhyme?
Yeah, maybe.
Straight line goat tee with his Batista bomb. So maybe the pin in B is supposed to rhyme with the pin
it's
in
the
A.
same word in A.
That's
had all that set up and you couldn't think of a rhyme with
it's a
pin.
perfect rhyme right there.
Okay. C is for Chris Masters, a nice-looking guy who has lots to say, and he uses his full Nelson slam to pin his prey.
Okay, that one does rhyme. And it looks like you went way out of your way to get the rhyme. A nice-looking guy who has lots to say.
Who also went out of his way to, drag that line on forever.
Yeah.
Syllable counts? What's that? Pacing? What's that?
Okay,
D is for all the divas who fight in the ring.
that's unfair.
Yeah, you
lump them all together?
You put an entire division into one line.
All right.
Unless maybe W can just be for wrestlers, or M can be for all the men.
Yeah. Well, it would be S because the men are superstars.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it's WWE Superstars and WWE Divas.
I feel like Divas is kind of a smaller title than Superstars. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, rude.
E is for Edge, the rated R superstar.
On this day.
Who is good looking and fights dirty, and his style is hardcore. He will spear you, then pin you down on the floor. Okay, what the fuck is that?
What is this? What is this?
That's not a rhyme. That's not even anything. Why?
Hardcore and floor, maybe?
He just really went in on Edge for some reason. Like,
yeah, playing favorites here.
I understand why you had. I don't understand. Okay.
I mean, Edge,
you had so little to say about Ashley, and then a little bit more to say about Batista, and then a little bit more to say about Chris Masters, and for Edge, you just have so much to say.
Yeah. E is for Edge, and by the way, I'm the president of the Edge fan club.
And operator of the Edge Wiki.
And I know all of his moves. I have all of the DVDs where he is the star.
You can call me the Edge Lord.
Oh, man. Finally, a real reason to use that title.
Mm-hmm.
F is for all the great finishers that the wrestlers use.
This poem's about the wrestlers and their finishers already.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say F is for all the great finishers? Like, as opposed to what other finishers?
The ones that, I don't know, soccer players use?
Like maybe finishers in fighting games and finishers.
Or maybe it's just the great ones, because like there were some pretty bad finishers.
That's true. It's for all the great finishers.
Like, remember when Big Daddy V had that one where he would just like hump the person?
Yeah, or like the finisher that I used to use in high school wrestling, where the other person would try to pin me, and I'd just roll out of the ring so that I didn't have to compete.
Yeah,
and
I would finish the match by not competing.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Read the next one. I'm confused.
G is for Gregory Helms with his shining Wizard 8 and knee facebuster he uses to achieve his pin.
Okay, let me shine.
You've used pin enough as an end rhyme. Come on now.
Maybe it's not even supposed to rhyme.
This author just like constantly gravitates back to, describing moves as way to get the pin.
I mean, that's the end goal of everything. So. Like, that's... Like, it would be odd if there was a finisher where the goal was not to ever pin the opponent.
H is for, I don't know, some wrestler whose name starts with H, who wins by getting the pin.
What about Triple H? Some people might say it starts with T, but don't forget that the H's were his old name, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, yeah, no, the H is for... which is the way he prefers his name pronounced.
Yeah. I told you, call me...
It's just like a geriatric wheeze.
Oh my god, he's entering the ring! It's...
Die.
Jeez, man, are you okay? Yeah, that's just my name.
Yeah, that's just... No. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. He's pinning him on the mat. He's the winner! Alright, well... H is for here comes all the wrestlers entering the ring for all to see.
What the? Oh my god. Oh. You couldn't find...
think of anything else?
Hulk Hogan, come on. I can think of an H. Is this like, this guy wrote this in August 2018. Yeah. Did you have to use the current 2018 cast of the WWE, which I feel like Hulk Hogan was still on, by the way? But again, I'm not a wrestling fan.
Well, the Hulk Hogan he's been retired for a long time, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe he was. Like, come on, you couldn't dip into the legacy?
Yeah.
I mean, here, let me just look up a list.
I'm getting pedantic about
some of the wrestlers, not all of the wrestlers.
I'm getting pedantic about something where I preface my rant with, I'm not a wrestling fan.
You got like Heath Slater. It starts with an H.
Yeah, my boy Heath Slater.
Then you got Hideo Itami.
I could
Got
probably
a few
think of
people
some,
on the Discord who are big into the Japanese wrestling scene. So
Yeah, you could.
I'm sure,
Wrestlers from A to Z, you're not gonna get. You're not gonna
Right.
get anybody.
You're not going to get that. You're only going to get the wrestlers that were on the pay-per-view during August 10th, 2018.
Right.
Well, anyways, I is for I love to watch WWE.
Are you
Scraping
shitting me?
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
That's-
We're not even like halfway through the alphabet.
So H was here they come, and I is here I come. They
You don't
enter
even
the
need
ring.
to use wrestler
I use my
names.
eyes to see.
Yeah. You could just use sentences that are about wrestling.
Okay, well,
H is for how do I buy tickets to the next pay-per-view event?
and J is for just gotta watch that wrestling. K is keep watching that wrestling. L is for let's watch some wrestling.
M is for more wrestling.
N is for never stop wrestling. O is for oh my gosh, can you believe all this wrestling?
Yeah. Okay.
J is for the very handsome John Cena. Hashtag marry me John Cena.
Yeah.
Who will F you to the floor.
Jesus.
You can't see me, then pin you down on the floor.
This is very sexual.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what his finisher's called. The F you.
Open the door. F you on the floor.
Everybody
Yeah.
Fuck the dinosaur? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Mary
yeah.
John Cena.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, K is for Mr. Kennedy. Hear me.
Mr.
Here,
Kennedy.
me roar.
K is for Mr. Kennedy. Hear me roar. He used his finisher called the Green Bay Plunge, then pins them to the floor.
Fucking miss. Fucking
Did you really try to go for a rhyme again?
miss.
I mean, with John Cena, he did floor and floor.
Miss me with this fucking bullshit.
Also, like, Mr. is part of his name. Like, it's not just a title. He always goes by Mr. Kennedy. He never just goes by Kennedy. So that's kind of shaky for K.
I mean, I thought I love to watch WWE was pretty shaky for I, and
Yeah.
Here Comes All the Wrestlers was pretty shitty for H. Not even shaky, it was just bad.
Here
It was a
comes
step
the-
below shaky.
Oh boy, here they come.
All those crazy
One of them,
wrestlers.
two of them. Why are they all entering the ring? This isn't a Royal Rumble.
They're all coming in hand. What's going on?
Yeah.
They all just stand there and wave at the camera for 30 minutes, and then I was so scared that I turned around and John Cena was right behind me. It was the creepy bus the whole time.
The new WWE intro, they all have to come out and smile for the camera like it's the start of a sitcom.
Yeah,
or something.
they link hands and do like a kicking line too, like together. But
Yeah.
It's like a WWE theme, and it like cuts to different rooms in the house where you see John Cena's doing his homework, and he looks up and smiles, and then like, I don't know who's cooking in the kitchen. Someone is.
everywhere you look,
Yeah, exactly.
everywhere you
Yeah. New Day is in the lounge room playing some pool or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with like a couple others.
Yeah. L is for all the wrestlers we all love and like to see and cheer for to win.
What the fuck?
Oh
So
my
the
god.
L is for the love, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an even bigger stretch than Here Comes the Wrestlers.
Not like L is for love those wrestlers. No. L for the wrestlers we all love.
I can't get over Here Come the Wrestler.
Why
Here
not?
they come.
L is for loyalty to the wrestlers that we love.
Yeah.
Or L is for just loving them wrestlers.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well have just said L is for wrestlers and just put a capital L in the middle of wrestler.
Yeah.
Right.
The fuck?
M is for Melina, is the dirty fighting style diva who uses her schoolboy roll up and gets her pin.
Was that supposed to be a rhyme with win from the previous one?
I can't tell if it's just a rhyme or not.
Because there's so many times. I think it's supposed to be because like it's like such a stretch and a roundabout way to word things in the previous one and this one.
Yeah. There's one thing that we know about this guy. He can definitely write sentences that ended the word pin. That's the default. And then he has to try to,
Yeah. Is for some reason his writing style starts with, what word am I going to end on? And then second step is it going to rhyme? And the third step is, what am I going to say in the sentence? Somehow that's number 3.
Right.
Everything else is dependent on whether it rhymes or if it's ending in the word pin. Well,
what word am I going to end with?
Good.
And if it's not pin, how does it rhyme with pin?
Yeah. Or not rhyme at all.
Yeah.
N is for never really knowing what's going to happen once the matches begin. Another rhyme with pin. Gotta say, the implication of that sentence is that before the match and after the match, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, once the match begins, I'm like, fuck, I don't know. But, like, before, I'm like, yeah, clearly Cena's gonna win.
Yeah, that's when they like drop in the amnesia gas.
Yeah.
Vince
Two
got
guys
us again.
standing in a ring with, ropes around the edges. Where could this lead?
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen.
I mean, it could be boxing too.
Yeah.
It
Are
could
they
just
trying
be
to
fucking.
escape?
It could just be fucking.
Whoa, they're fighting each other.
What?
Okay. What? I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Wait, that guy says I can't see him. Can I not see him? He's
Am I
waving his
blind?
hand in front of his face.
I feel like I can still see him. I'm
Is
really
his
confused.
time now?
Am I not supposed to see him?
Does he think
I'll
we can't
turn away,
see him?
I guess.
Yeah.
Let me know when I can look again.
Calling the WWE helpline. Hey, I think your friend, I can still see him.
Yeah.
Does he know that?
Cena? He's still on my TV.
John Cena?
Did the invisibility not go through?
Yeah, oh jeez, bud. I can
I
still
think he
see you.
ran
And you
out of
see like John
power.
Cena picking up the phone on TV, and he's like, oh really? Oh shit.
Oh, oops.
Oh,
Well,
whoops.
We'll be right back.
And then he presses the button on his watch and disappears.
We'll be right back.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Now I can't see him.
Okay. Yeah, hope you have fun in there. Click.
Yeah. Man, watching this guy just get his ass kicked by some invisible
By a
person
fucking ghost or whatever.
is way great now that I know that's how it's supposed to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really can't see him. His time is now.
Yeah. If I could see him, his time would be some other time.
It would be a different time.
Yeah.
Oh no,
world-
it's 6:30. I guess it's not his time anymore.
Historians will look back on our time as
His time.
His time.
well,
They won't
the
look
time
back
that
on
was
our
his
time.
and
They'll look
wasn't.
back on his time.
Maybe John Cena is invisibly in this recording.
Oh man.
And inaudibly as well.
You can't hear me, my time is now.
Yeah. Everyone give it up for John Cena. Wow.
Thanks for joining us, Mr. Cena.
Thanks,
We
yeah.
really appreciate your work at the WWE.
Right.
And your work with like charities and stuff. Do you have anything you want to say to our fans? Okay.
I can't hear you, but I presume
I'll
you're
assume he
speaking.
said something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, well. Yeah, thanks for stopping in for one question. Good interview. We really need to work on the format.
Yeah. There's one question on the minds of WWE fans, and that's the one that we're going to answer.
What's up with you?
We're going to answer the one burning question.
Yeah.
Today on One Question, we've got, actor Chris Pratt, and we're going to ask him one question.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be the end of the interview.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris Pratt, how you doing?
Yeah. How you doing today?
Well, I guess this is the end of the interview. Thanks for swinging by.
Yeah. Today with Ben Stiller, we're gonna have our one question, and then he's gonna leave. So Ben, you've worked with Owen Wilson in the past, and I hear he likes to play a lot of pranks on set. What was that like? And then you're done. No follow up. Nothing. All right, that's our show. Thanks for watching. All right. Well, I did end, so.
Yeah. O is for you have to pin down your opponent 2 in order to win. I feel like these are getting more incomprehensible.
So he went way out of his way to make it end in win so that I could rhyme with win, pin, and begin from the last couple lines. But why didn't you just start with O is for the opponent that you have to pin in order to win?
I don't know. I'm done asking questions. You do you, four-leaf clover poet.
I've accepted that this is where my life will end.
I have to find how the cookie crumbles. Yeah. Oh shit, maybe it is ending.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Wasn't being.
Oh, thanks. Finally, I didn't have to do the job myself. Natural illness.
Man, this is the easiest paycheck I've ever gotten.
Nature finds a way.
Yeah.
I was gonna destroy him from the outside, but from the inside works just as well.
In the immortal words of Chef Goldblum, death finds a way.
Dang.
Yeah. Chef Goldblum.
Yeah.
Spaghetti
the Jurassic
finds a way.
Park theme, but it's in minor key, and all the dinosaurs are dying.
Jurassic Park theme in G major. That old trend. So let's
it's not just in its regular key.
I'm trying to go down one semitone, but it's probably not working.
The Jurassic Park theme.
Yeah, someone rewrite the Jurassic Park theme, but in a minor key.
Why don't you just pitch shift it in Audacity?
I mean, if I pitch shift everything, then it might just still be in a major key, just in a different major key. With minor key, the notes play off of each other in a different way.
Yeah,
whatever.
You're right.
I don't know. Subscribe to Holistic Songwriting and Adam Neely and all those music guys.
Just go subscribe to Adam Neely. He's a good channel. There are a bunch of other good
channels that are more popular than
12 Tone or whatever they're fucking called.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're shouting out bigger channels than us.
Yeah. You should support these small channels that we're using our platform to support them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the way those channels maintain strength and we got to work as a community to hold up those larger channels.
Yeah, to keep them.
So that way they'll shout out the smaller channels.
It's basically a pyramid scheme.
Right.
Where a bunch of slightly smaller channels than PewDiePie hold him up, and then slightly smaller than them, tier 3 channels hold up the tier 2, tier 4 hold up the tier 3, all the way down to just random shitheads on the internet.
Right.
And then below them is us.
Yeah, we're lower than random shitheads.
We're just dirt.
We're the bottom of the pyramid.
We're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But
anyways, Blake, I think you're on PP.
Yeah. P is for all the perfect bodies some of the wrestlers do have.
All the perfect bodies some have.
No, not just have. Do have.
They do have them.
They do have them.
No denying,
Yeah. If they didn't put do there, you might think that they don't have them, but they definitely do.
Yeah. If you just say some of the wrestlers have perfect bodies, that could mean they do or they don't.
Right.
It could really go either way. It might mean the literal opposite of what it says.
Right. You cannot be 99% clear. You have to be 100% clear.
Yeah.
You have to be 100% clear.
Or else there may be someone who has a perfect body, but doesn't.
No, who has a perfect body. That's how you be 100% clear.
Right. Right.
when you do use the word do as part of your verb phrase.
I'm gonna have to start incorporating that into, my work and whatever. I've noted
you're going
that
to have to start incorporating
even when I
that.
try to be as clear as I can be, some people still get it wrong.
Even
so I have
when
to
you
be
do
one
try to
step
be as clear.
So I do need to try to be one step clearer.
Yes.
It's so easy to understand.
Yeah, come on.
It is so easy to do understand.
It's so easy to do.
I do love it.
I will incorporate that.
My favorite part about it is that he went out of his way to write that, but it's not for a rhyme. It's just for nothing. He didn't do it for anything.
It's not for, the syntax, because there is none. It's not for, the...
No, he did it for him, and that's what's great about it. That was a decision made entirely for his own benefit.
Right.
Well, Q reads... Q is for the many questions the wrestlers are asked. Like, who are you dating? Are you married? Who don't you like? Space, comma, and so much more.
Yeah, I remember, I used to watch, wrestling back in the day. They'd do, reruns of, the stuff from the 80s. Mean Gene would be out there.
Right.
And, the honky tonk man would walk in front of the camera. And Mean Gene would be like, so who are you seeing?
Yeah.
Who are you seeing?
We're not going to talk about the match tonight. We're going to talk about...
you.
Your marital status.
Before the match was the sit-down interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they'd ask you who you were dating.
Who are you dating? Yeah.
Really, you'd get to know the wrestlers a lot more.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
For
really,
sure.
Personalizes them, humanizes them.
Can I just give the... It's not really credit.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what I would put for Q.
Yeah. Is there any finishing move?
Maybe probably a finishing move or like quickly pinning your opponent.
Quickly pinning your opponent to the floor to get the pin.
Oh, yeah, he would either write it that way or he would say something like, quickly buying your tickets to watch WWE pay-per-view.
Watch WWE pay-per-view.
Right.
Gosh.
All right,
well. R is for the super hot Randy So-Fine Orton, who will RKO you to the floor.
All right, wait, was this written by a chick or a gay dude? Because we've gotten 2 shout-outs about how hot both John Cena and Randy Orton are.
I mean...
And the questions that's the wrestlers are like, who are you dating? Are you married? Are you single? Yeah.
Yeah,
but
well...
Super hot, right out of the oven. Right out of the oven. Gotta wear gloves.
God, that makes me hungry.
Also, Bob, I know you're disappointed because he didn't mention our favorite for our Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Well, I mean, this was written with the cast of the August 10th, 2008 pay-per-view event. I don't think Roman Reigns was around yet.
He was around in our hearts.
Yeah, right. We knew he was coming. We just didn't know when.
Yeah.
We knew he was coming before and after the match, but not during.
Not during. During the match, we're like, whoa, who is this?
God damn, 10 years ago, John Cena was relevant enough to appear in this.
Yeah.
God
John
damn.
Cena's timeless.
Apparently,
Go back to, the 60s, there's some wrestler that's just John Cena in a disguise.
Yeah, exactly.
He was waiting.
Go back to the 60s, there's a 60s version of Fred where he still plays his dad.
Right.
Fred, also relevant. in 2000, today, yeah. Fucking Fred.
F is for Fred, who I watch while I watch wrestling.
It's for who I do watch.
Fred, who got John Cena to be the dad. I loved it when John Cena pinned him to the floor.
F is for friends who do stuff together.
Yeah.
U is for you and me.
Oh. Yes.
Yes. is for Shawn Michaels, the cowboy hat wearing man who will sweet chin music you down and score.
Oh, not to the floor?
Yeah.
Everybody walk the dinosaur?
Yeah. Open the door.
He's the cowboy hat wearing man.
Wait, Shawn Michaels is gonna sweet chin music you down and then he's gonna score?
Yeah.
Because
he's playing a totally different game, dog.
Yeah.
You're wrestling and he's doing hockey.
Oh, excuse me. I believe it's time to bust this out again.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That wasn't
dust
a very
off
good one.
that old meme.
Yeah, I gotta get back into the spirit of that.
Yeah. T is for Triple H.
Oh, here he is.
Damn it.
Will use his finisher called the pedigree and drop you down on the floor.
Oh, there we go.
So, our rhyme scheme right now is floor, score, floor.
It's actually more floor, score, floor.
More.
More floor, score floor. Now let's see what U is, and if we can get a 6 in a row.
U is
or 5
for
in a row,
the...
and then a 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Ultra combo.
U is for the UN. Believable fights we have all seen, and the unbelievable was the wrestlers pin their opponents down on the floor.
U is for the United Nations who love to watch the wrestling.
So we got more floor, score floor, floor.
Yeah?
Then what? What? What even?
I want to know
what
how
are you
many
doing,
of these...
dog?
I really want to know at the end how many of these 26 letters end in pin or floor.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. Or a rhyme scheme about those.
Yeah.
And do like one of those super cuts.
Right. Floor.
Score,
Floor.
floor.
More, floor, score, pin. Win, pin.
Pin, win, pin.
Begin.
Pin.
That's how you start the video.
Yeah.
V is for all the wonderful victories each wrestler has achieved.
Come on!
Except for that one.
Why couldn't he go with fucking like Viscera?
Why not? V is for Victor, who is a wrestler. Or V is for... I'm looking. I got nothing.
Victor, who is a wrestler.
Velveteen Dream?
Or how about Viscera, the really well-known wrestler?
Yeah.
There's a well-known wrestler who begins with V.
But what about victories? Not just victories. Wonderful victories.
Right.
Wonderful victories.
Wonderful victories each wrestler has achieved.
Wrestler.
Wrestler.
They said it would be hard to learn German.
You just replace all the W's with V's and you're
Screw
dead.
you, Yella. It was so easy.
Yeah, Yella's the worst German.
Yeah. Well, he's always talking about his knowledge of German. He didn't tell me you just pronounce everything with a V.
Yeah. That's how you speak Swedish, too, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
Trying to keep me out of the German language.
Yeah.
Where I've always belonged.
W is for all the wonderful, wild, and sometimes weird wrestlers that sometimes do things that are hard to believe.
He was walking towards us and moving his shoulders in a really weird way.
3 rights do make a left, I guess. 6 wrongs do make a right.
Yeah. You know what they say, when you die
in the rain, you die in the
26 wrongs.
Right. Right there. Well, anyways, X is for the Xbox 360 wrestling games you can play.
You couldn't think of anything else. There has to be like a wrestler whose move or name is like the Executioner or
X Factor.
X
is for the X.
Something.
Existentialism. Anything. Why did you go with Xbox 360 wrestling games?
Those PlayStation 3 fans were so sad that WWA games went Xbox exclusive. You know? They got to miss out on all the great glitches and crazy characters you could make in those.
Yeah, basically.
Dang. Hashtag memories.
Yeah, memories. Makes me want to go back there.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my favorite band, which is shout out in the next one. Look at that.
Right.
Y is for yes. Now, I heard Owner of a Lonely Heart when I was driving to the city today.
Yeah.
Pretty good song.
Right.
We all have our favorite wrestlers that we think are cool, great fighters, or just really hot and would love to meet someday.
Okay. So, it's not F is for favorite wrestlers that we think are cool. It's Y is for yes. We have, you could say Y is for yes, anything. Anything right. After that. Like, yes, I watch wrestling. Yes, I like pizza.
Also, I like that. I'm going to assume that this is a woman now. I like that she assumes that, like... I like how she has to keep mentioning how attractive all the wrestlers are.
I mean, they are very attractive.
They're pretty
hot. You seen Ray Wyatt?
Yeah.
You seen Randy Orton? Super hot.
I would get all up in them abs. Yeah. And by that I mean, I want to be vored by Randy Orton.
Oh.
Yeah, Randy Vorton.
Oh no.
That's what they call him.
Oh, Vorten is my favorite new fetish.
And that's also what they call him in German. Randy Vorten.
Randy Vorten.
There we go. Yeah, it wasn't,
Yeah. That's Russian. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oof.
Anyways, Z is for when they lock up the wrestlers in a cage like the do animals in the zoo.
There's the Z.
My friend, I've been looking for you.
Now that's the end of my poem. Please read and review. Are you shitting me? You went for an internal rhyme again? At the end? Just right like a final nail in my coffin? Driving the stake through my heart? What are you doing?
Yeah. I keep getting flashbacks to MJ Dancer.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All the wrestlers you claim you fought would give everyone a great big wrestling wave.
Yeah,
so bring in one, you overgrown fuzzball. By the way, my name is Randy Orton.
My name's Randy Orton.
You're not him. You don't look nor sound anything like Randy Orton. In fact, the wrestlers you claim you fought, my dad, I guess, who is the real Randy Orton.
It makes a real big musical wave.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
You guys want to do you guys go do the reviews while I look at this rhyme scheme, because I'm very curious how many times they rhyme with pin and floor.
Right. Okay. Aries Girl says, awesome, really creative. Ew, my fic. In the arms of the enemy, it's Lita/Batista. Pulls, return the favor and review.
No. It's a guilt trip. I review, and then I say, please return the favor that I just did without you asking me to.
Now that I have said anything about your story, please go review mine.
I like the idea of doing a favor for someone that they didn't request. It would be like if I gave you a bag of sugar, Connor, and I'm like, here's the bag. I'm letting you borrow my sugar. It's like, I don't need to borrow any sugar. I'm letting you borrow it, and because I am, you have to give me a ride to work.
There are people who do shit like that to be manipulative, and it's really fucked.
Yeah. Like, well, we're seeing right now.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so I think I've got a full count.
Blake's got one more review.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. Zox says, cool poem.
Cool.
Thanks, Shade. All right, so I think I got a number count for how many times they put pin at the end of the line or rhyme pin, and for floor. So you guys want to give me a guess which one got more?
Between pin and floor?
Pin and floor, yeah.
Pin, definitely.
Pin, yeah.
Actually, it was floor.
What?
Yeah, there were 6 rhymes with pin and 7 with floor. And I think it's because of that one bit where more floor score floor happens. Until then, pin is far and away the winner. And then after that, they stopped rhyming with pin completely.
Really?
Yeah. At the end of the line. I didn't see, like, internal.
Yeah. Weird. They, like, got all tuckered out on ending sentences with pin.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess if you want to count internal rhymes, there's also hardcore and floor was one, so that's one more.
One more?
Yeah. One more floor?
One additional floor?
Yeah.
Randy Orton?
Yeah.
That's a stretch.
Then
again, everything in the story is a fucking stretch.
Yeah.
I'm ready to exercise now because that was a real stretch.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready to Armstrong now because that's a real stretch. I don't know.
Well, that was. Don't you love it when we uncover ancient piles of garbage?
Yeah.
You know, like 2008. I guess it's not ancient, but to some of our audience, it probably is.
Yeah, someone wrote this 10 years ago. Someone is 10 years older than they were when they wrote this story.
Yeah. So someone fund our archaeological dig.
I mean, let's be completely honest. They could be dead too.
Yeah.
Like, it's been 10 years. There's plenty of opportunity in the middle there for them to just die.
I guess.
I hope they're
alive. We caught up with 4-leaf clover poet, who now has a successful job and has a family.
Yeah. Well,
with Randy Orton.
With Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Yeah. Oh,
he made a successful life or whatever within the stomach of.
Don't. Please. I want to sleep tonight.
You say that.
I want to sleep again.
You say that. And you mean it. And you're right.
And I am right.
Yeah.
If you like this and you want to suggest other things for us to review, you can leave that in the comments, you can message us, email us, or join our Discord. You can request stories there and hang out with people. Every once in a while we do games and all sorts of fun stuff, so make sure you check that out.
Thanks for watching.